Hi everyone, it's Miss Julianne from the Wakanda Area Library, and I am here to talk about Marshmallow Structures. That is our December STEM Club. So you're going to be building 3D structures like this and flat 2D structures like this, although I guess because it's marshmallows and toothpicks, it is still kind of like 3D. And then you'll be building your own. Now you'll only get 25 toothpicks, so you'll have to rebuild. You'll have to take some apart to rebuild again. And feel free to just do whatever you want on the practice sheets. And then maybe you just want to build a big house, or you want to build whatever you can think of. Maybe you want to make a toothpick marshmallow dinosaur. First off, that's awesome. If you do it, please take a picture. But know that this is just for fun, so you can do whatever you would like. So I'm just going to review a little bit about the science behind these structures. So this actually involves a little bit of science and a little bit of math. So the science aspect is engineering, right? When you build something. And the math aspect is geometry. So we've got basic shapes here, right? Triangle, a cube is what? A 3D square. So you want to think about shapes. And when you think about shapes, there's, especially 3D ones, there's some special words. And the word that you're going to find out is on your worksheet is vertices. That is a real fancy word. Vertices is just a fancy way of saying corners, or a vertice is a place where two sides meet. So this would be a vertice on a triangle. And wherever a marshmallow is on this cube, that would also be considered a vertice. And then in geometry, these toothpicks would be considered lines. So you have lines or edges is another thing. And then vertices, which is what the marshmallows are. Now, what's really important when you're doing engineering is to think about where you need vertices, because they're going to be your support system. They are what help keep your cube, your house, your school, whatever you're building together. So vertices are really important because they are the heart of the support. And then the lines give what you're engineering or building your shape. So that is the basic science and math behind it. I'm going to walk you through our worksheets, and that is it. So you got a couple different practice sheets, and you would have gotten 25 toothpicks, and then a bunch of these little marshmallows right here. Now, I know they're tempting. I know they smell good. Please do not eat these guys. These guys are for building. Our hands have touched them to put them in your kits. They are not appetizing or good for eating. So I'm sorry, but they are meant to be just building items, not meant to be eating. So the first one you have is for your marshmallow engineering challenge is I want you to make 3D shapes. And once you do, I want you to tell me how many toothpicks, so that's the lines, right, that you needed to make your 3D shape. And then how many marshmallows, which will be with the fancy word that we call the corners, are vertices, right? So I want you to be able to tell me how many corners and marshmallows or vertices that you have, and how many toothpicks or edges or lines that you have. So I'm going to show you how to build a cube. So how many toothpicks do you think I need for a cube? If I'm looking at this illustration, right? 4 make a square, right? So I'm going to need at least 4 toothpicks to build my square. So if I have 4 toothpicks, how many vertices am I going to need? I'm going to need 4, right? So far I have 4 toothpicks and 4 vertices. Now, it will be great if you have someone to help you because, you know, the marshmallows are, they kind of move around a little bit. So if you have someone that can help you keep it steady. Now, I make this my base so I can stick more of my edges or sides in. And now I'm gonna need 4 more marshmallows. So, bloop, 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 loop. And now they're kind of wonky, right? So I need something that's gonna keep them straight. And here's a tip. If you want the marshmallows to be a little better when building, and you can't wait for them to go stale, put them in the refrigerator and make them a little colder. Stale marshmallows are the best for building, but sadly I didn't have any stale marshmallows to give you guys, so you got fresh, brand new marshmallows. But if you want to make them a little sturdier, you can put them in the refrigerator for a little while, and it makes them colder and stiffer. So this is my cube. So how many vertices do I have? I count 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 vertices. How many edges, lines, or toothpicks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12. So that's what you would put down for your first. So right here it'd be 12 and 8. So this is what your other worksheet looks like. And I do not have enough toothpicks and marshmallows for you to do all of them at the same time. So you will have to build them, take them apart, and build the new ones. So if you want, I would suggest maybe taking pictures of the ones that you really like, or saving the ones that you think you might like the best for the end. So these are not 3D shapes. These are just flat shapes. And the nice thing about this one, and I would start with this one, is it kind of already outlines it for you already, right? Like if I want to do a triangle, it already tells me where those marshmallows need to go. And just like any other triangle, it's going to have 3 sides, which means it needs 3 toothpicks. So it'll have 3 toothpicks, or 3 sides, and 3 vertices. So where the lines meet, there we go. And that's how you do the 2 worksheets. Now, you could do all your practice worksheets, take it all apart, and then build whatever you want. Or I guess you don't even really have to do the practice worksheets. If you just want to take your 25 toothpicks and your marshmallows and build a little house, a little mini mansion, I don't know, you could, an Empire State Building, whatever you would like to build, you go ahead and do it. But just make sure you've used some of your engineering prowess or all of the information that you've been taught. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us, and I'll see you at the library soon. Bye.